Welcome back to Car Operation. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic American muscle cars of all time, the 1969 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. This car isn't just a performance beast, it's a symbol of raw American power and timeless design. If you're a classic car enthusiast, this is one you definitely want to stick around for. Let's start with the exterior. The 1969 Shelby GT500 is a visual statement. It takes the already aggressive Mustang fastback styling and amplifies it with Shelby-specific touches that scream performance. The front end is stretched out and mean-looking, featuring a unique fiberglass hood with dual air scoops and NACA ducts. The grille is blacked out and holds high-mounted driving lights, giving the GT500 a more menacing appearance than the standard Mustang. Down the sides, you've got functional air scoops just ahead of the rear wheels, Shelby badging, and unique striping that runs along the rocker panels. At the rear, the GT500 sports a ducktail spoiler and sequential taillights borrowed from the 1965 Thunderbird, which give it a wider, more planted look. The overall design is muscular, balanced, and aggressive, exactly what you'd expect from a Shelby. Now stepping inside, the interior of the GT500 is where luxury meets performance. Ford didn't hold back on the materials. You're greeted with high-back bucket seats, typically covered in black vinyl or leather, offering both comfort and support. The wood grain trim on the dash and door panels adds a touch of refinement, while the full set of performance gauges in the instrument cluster reminds you this car is all about business. The center console features a Shelby-specific Cobra emblem, and many models came equipped with a roll bar and shoulder harnesses, both rare features in 1969. Air conditioning and AM/FM radios were optional, and the interior overall felt more refined than your average muscle car of the era. It's the kind of place where you could enjoy a Sunday cruise or feel confident on a racetrack. Performance is where the 1969 Shelby GT500 really shines. Under the hood, you'll find a 428 cubic inch Cobra Jet V8 engine, producing a factory-rated 335 horsepower, though many believe the real number was closer to 400. Mated to either a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic transmission, the GT500 could rocket from 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds, blistering fast for its time. The engine isn't just powerful, it's full of character. That deep, rumbling exhaust note is pure muscle car music. Acceleration is forceful, with gobs of torque available throughout the rev range. This isn't a car that asks politely, it demands your attention. Shelby also upgraded the suspension for better handling. The GT500 came with a heavier-duty front sway bar and performance-tuned shocks. While it's not going to carve corners like a modern sports car, for a late 60s muscle machine, it held its own surprisingly well. Braking was handled by front disc brakes and rear drums, which were sufficient but not extraordinary by today's standards. Now, let's talk pricing and collectability. When the 1969 GT500 was new, it cost around $4,500, a hefty price at the time. Today, these cars are highly collectible and command serious money at auctions and among collectors. Depending on condition, originality, and documentation, a clean GT500 can range anywhere from $120,000 to over $250,000. Limited production numbers and the Shelby name contribute heavily to its value. Just over 1,500 fastback versions were built in 1969, making it a relatively rare find today. Matching numbers, original parts, and factory documentation can push prices even higher. If you're thinking of adding one to your collection, be prepared for a serious investment. So, is the 1969 Shelby GT500 worth the hype? Absolutely. It combines iconic American design, brutal V8 performance, and a legacy that still commands respect more than 50 years later. Whether you're a Mustang fan, a Shelby fanatic, or just love classic muscle, the GT500 checks all the right boxes. Thanks for watching Car Operation. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a true American legend, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future reviews. Got a car you want us to cover next? Drop it in the comments. See you in the next one.